Earth Angels. It's August the 6th, and it's evening time. I'm just getting to this reading. Typically, I've been doing readings for the day, leading up to Lionsgate. I'm still doing a reading for the day, but this is going to be what were the energies of today trying to show us? What are they trying to show you? I'm going to make this more personal and drop the us, even though it isn't us that's dealing with these energies. We're just working them out in our own unique ways. For each of us, different things would come up through the energies of today. They would have sparked different feelings, different thoughts in each one of us. And yeah. So anyway, welcome to Born of the Rose. I've been doing a series of tarot card readings for the Lionsgate, 8/8 Lionsgate that's coming up this Friday. And today's Wednesday here in Colorado, where I'm located. And I had a very long, hot day at work. Yep, and I'm very tired. So I'm going to ask I don't like the term higher self. I really don't. But that would apply. So would guardian angel, though she's no angel. My higher self is feminine. She's my inner goddess. She's my Arishi. According to other traditions, we have, so for me, we have our consciousness, and then we have our, Shakti energy, so Shiva and Shakti within us. We have an inner God. It's the higher version of us. And mine happens to be a goddess. Though she's told me, I've asked her what I can call her, and she said Isis. And I said, my spiritual ego blew up to the size of a continent really fast. I was like, I'm Isis? And she's like, no, not that Isis. We are born of that Isis. And then I started thinking in fractal math and fractal patterns. And I went, oh, are we a fractal of Isis? And she said, that's the best analogy we can do. She basically got across to me, because it's not words. It's all feeling and knowings. That's how that works. And for half my life, I thought I was crazy dealing with that. I never asked to be spiritual. I didn't want to be spiritual. I thought it was lame. Still kind of do. This ego is very resistant. I won't lie. There's a lot of the spiritual trip that I think is just lame and boring. And that's very egoic. Dean talking, saying that. Because then the magic part of it, holy cow, does Dean light up over that. Yeah. So, the knowing what's about to happen before it happens, and you can move quickly so you're not in trouble or harm's way or whatever. That's awesome. I love that. That sensation, that's something that you're in a conversation with someone and they say something and you're like, wow, that doesn't feel good to me. And then you're alone, you say it out loud again, you're like, oh, that really feels like shit to me. And like, oh, that's because it's shit. They're lying. Duh. That's what that's about. Anyway, so you too can do these things. Just saying, we all have these abilities. Learning who your higher self is a very good thing. That's your inner God, if you will. It's not just you in the fifth dimension. Trust me. If you're watching this, you are in the fifth dimension. Just saying. Third dimension, that's physical. Fourth dimension, that's time. We're all operating in the fourth dimension. Whoever told you were in the third in 3D, they were trying to sell you an idea that would dumb you down. Fifth dimension, well, that's the mental plane. This is all fifth dimensional shit. Just saying. It's not shit. I mean, I use that term pretty loosely. But if you ask me what the Buddha is, I'll tell you a dried turd. I have nothing in this world that is sacred. Everything in this world is sacred. So whenever I encounter people that are making something, this is the sacred, I can't stop myself but pick on them, lambaste them, because everything is sacred. So if you give disrespect to something that you don't consider sacred, and then what you do, you insist that everyone love it and woo to it, I will come along and I will knock it over, intellectually at least, but most likely energetically, and it'll slowly lose its value. Just saying. That's what we clowns do. Just saying. And a gunshot goes off at that time. I thought that was really well pointed. Thank you. I'll thank the trees for that one. Alright, I've rambled now for 6.5 minutes. I think we should actually ask the Tarot, what were the energies of today trying to show us? Just give me a moment to step out of the way. Isis, would you please take over this reading? I called you out by name. She's very shy. She doesn't like that. And I'm a jerk. We're trying to learn how to work better together. Isis, I ask that you wrap your wings around me and guard me and protect me as we go through the Tarot. Both, please open the portal for us. Thank you, Grandfather. Grandmother, please guard us, protect us. Protect this reading, protect this channeling, to vibrate to the frequencies of Jen, Shen, Ren, truth, compassion, forbearance. Close enough. I am so grateful that you'll work with me in such a way and communicate with us so clearly, openly, and honestly. I am so grateful for your presence in my life, allowing me to share these gifts with whoever has ears to hear and the eyes to see. I am grateful. Ashe. Alright. Collective, let's see. What were the energies of today trying to show us? We're going to look at your inside world, and maybe we'll try to figure out what some of these energies were. Okay. Because some of this may have been a physical manifestation in front of you. This could have been an intellectual thing, like something you're listening to on the radio, if you even have one of those things. You're listening to some music or something, and it's bringing up thoughts or feelings for you. I'm trying to see what were the energies of today trying to show our collective spirit. 4 of Pentacles. This is about holding back. This is about fortifying. Here it's called power. This is the Thoth Tarot. And it's very powerful. It can't expand though, that's the thing about it. But it's secure. So this is something about boundaries is what I'm getting. It's like showing me that I'm getting the establishment and maintenance of boundaries in life. So, Spirit, can we go further? What other energies were being... oh, that's weird. I just lost the word. All right, Spirit, what else was happening in the inside world? This is still the inside world of the collective through the energies of today. What were we supposed to see or learn or work with? 3 of Cups. That there's abundance. There's more than enough love. There's an abundance of love. You always have love. It's there. Spirit, what else was happening today? Or do you just want to go deeper? It was illumination on these things, the sun. And the sun is also a card of joy and happiness. I was struggling with that because I was having heat exhaustion. We were over 100 degrees, and I don't work outside that much. I was doing the logging of geologic samples. I'm a geologist by education and trade. Spirit, what's happening in the outside world that the Earth Angels were dealing with? Show me what was happening in the outside world. What was going on around the Earth Angels? Emperor, someone was sitting in their power, being the boss man, boss woman, boss lady, boss person. By the way, my pronouns, I use me and my. Whatever you want to use for me is your business. I don't care. I really don't. You can call me a poodle. I don't care what you call me. I know what I call me. Not even the same subject. So yeah, the boss man could have been interacting with someone who's an entrepreneur, someone who's a business owner, someone who's in charge. Or this could just be someone who has balanced the elements of their life and they're in command over their own physical vessel. Like I say at the beginning of my deep prayers, that I am self-sovereign. That is one of the things that one of my affirmations, I am self-sovereign. I govern me. Going forward, what else is happening in the outside world around the Earth Angels? That's a lot. Let's not do that. Let's keep going. Ace of Swords. This could have been someone coming to you with an idea, a concept, knowledge, or this could just be happening around you. They're getting new ideas. This Emperor's got a new thought. Daddy's got a new groove, they say. What else can we say about this? 9 of Wands. It has to do with strength. Being able to go against the grain. Self-reliant. This 9th rod that's crossing the other 8 is crowned with the sun and based with the moon. So it's like its crown chakra is the sun itself and its root chakra is the moon. It's balanced as balanced can be. So it's a very strong position. So, Earth Angels, I could say that around you, you had an Emperor who had a new thought which really galvanized their position on something. What were the crossing energies of the day, Spirit? A Queen of Discs, a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo. More associated with Capricorn, but it's neither here nor there. She likes nice things. She does. She likes nice things. She doesn't need to have a ton of it, but she likes good stuff. She can feed her family. She takes care of her people physically. She's nurturing. She'll come put the Band-Aid on when you got the boo-boo. Okay, she's Big Mama. She's also sensual. She hasn't matured so much that she no longer has sensuality. No, she's still very sensual. There isn't a kink for MILFs for no reason, okay? So I hope that didn't offend anybody. Sorry about that. Just saying. I'm gonna hit my vape. It's nicotine. If you don't like it, you can watch another reader. Moving forward. Alright. What else was a potential crossing energy? So since it's a court card, that could actually be a physical person, like a real tangible being that you were interacting with today. There was some 5 of Cups energy that could be affecting this. Disappointment. This is lining up across from the Three of Cups, which is the abundance. So you may have been having a hard time seeing that abundance. You may have been caught in thoughts of loss, disappointment, regret, with other situations in your life. What else, Spirit, can we say? And a magician. You may have been dealing with someone trying to manifest something, so maybe they kept popping in your head all day. Like, why am I thinking about this person? Maybe they're trying to manifest you. Okay? I wear around... That was a firework, not a gunshot. I wear in this little baskety type woven necklace different stones. I can pop a different gem in. Right now I've had an obsidian in there. Yeah. Really good at catching negative energy. And where it dangles, it's right between my heart and my solar plexus. It's a great spot for it. Just saying. It's weird, but protect yourself, okay? Your energy is yours alone. You are self-sovereign. It's still wise to protect yourself. I'm not trying to set fear. That's about all I do. This thing. And, no, apparently the fear thing. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, there's my shadow. But yeah, like this is about all I'll do for protection. Because if you keep your vibration high enough, you don't need it. You don't. High vibrational things don't harm other beings intentionally, so you don't have to worry about that. In a day like today where I got super tired and worn out, and in the heat and in the sun, and I couldn't stop what I was doing and sit in the shade to cool off, yeah, got a little stressed and strained. Spirit, what advice would you give for the Earth Angels? Because we still have to process all this stuff tonight when we go to sleep. What advice would you give for the Earth Angels at this time? Go it alone for a bit. Hermit energy. Turn inward. Meditate before you go to sleep tonight. It'll help. I'm going to. As soon as I'm done with this video, I am going to meditate. The 10th sword's already in. This is the 10 of Swords. It's a card called Ruin in this deck. This Thoth Tarot. And the 10... You can't fit another sword in there, man. That's the best part of the 10 of Swords. Thank you, Polly, by the way. A friend of mine taught me this one. The best part of the 10 of Swords is you can't fit another sword in, so you know it's done. Not getting stabbed anymore. It's a really nice reflection on that. It's true. 10 swords are already there, my friend. Just accept it. And forgive it. You don't have to reconcile or forgive whomever has done this. But you need, for yourself, by forgiving the action, ask your guides, can you please show me a perspective where I may be able to, so I can forgive this? Sometimes seeing it from the other side, you'll go, huh, yeah, looks like I was getting screwed no matter what happened. It's my dharma. Is it your karma or your dharma? Who cares? Just, try to be kind to people when you can. I fought my dharma for a long time. Apparently I'm a very cheesy, cringe type person, and I didn't like that. I wanted to be cool, and I thought, no, I can't be this. That's cringe. Why am I saying these things? Oh, this is horrible. It's my dharma. It's just the script. And now I embrace it, and I run with it, and I laugh at myself constantly. And I always keep a clown nose in my bag, because I don't take this seriously. I really don't. The Fool. Okay, this is your last piece of advice from Spirit about this energies of the day. The Fool is not bothered by yesterday or tomorrow. The Fool is in the present moment. And that's what the advice is. Be in the present moment, open to new. Be open to new experience. Be open to new opportunities, new possibilities. Be open to new beginnings. Yeah, that's it for this reading. It's really long. This is a horribly long. I mean, wonderfully long. You know, both words are correct. Long reading. Let's ask Spirit, what power of love could be activated at this time to help the Earth Angels through these energies and processing these energies? Wonderful. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love. You are able to share that energy with others. The power of love that you'd want to activate at this time for these energies is kindness. And that includes with you. Be kind to you, please. You are my friend, and I want you to be kind to you because I don't like it when people aren't kind to my friends. Just saying. Spirit, what animal totem? This is the Power Animal Oracle cards. There's a power animal in here that's got a story for you or got a tip for you. You can embody any of these energies. Literally ask the spirit of, whatever. Let's see what animal it is. Really? This is the one I pulled last time I pulled for this series of readings. Holy smokes. Porcupine. Again, innocence. Free yourself of guilt and shame. Someone out there needed to hear that one again. You are naturally innocent. Okay? Whatever stories have been told to you, whatever fables, they're all stories that have been told to you by other people. That was them. Please let go of any shame or guilt you are carrying into the present moment. Let it go. Let it go. All right, I'll pull you a romance angel. Don't know why, but I will. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So if you're dealing with a romantic relationship, just be mindful of who you're interacting with. Okay, because someone in that situation may be wearing a false mask. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Alright? Let yourself have the passion. Let go of guilt and shame. Even if someone is wearing a false mask in the situation, they're still playing the role that they're playing. They just may not be the right ones to do that role. Just saying. That's what Spirit has for you. Thank you, Isis. Thank you, guides. Thank you, guardians. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, Earth Angels, for being here. I couldn't do this if I didn't have our story to pull from and share. I'm going to do the reading first thing in the morning tomorrow. I love you guys. From my heart to yours, I send you peace. I send you love. See you in the future.